Hello everybody, this is John Evans and you're watching another episode of Mid-Mod Money, the show that teaches you how to buy and sell vintage items for a profit. Thanks for watching. This is our very special episode where we find out who won the free vintage giveaway. The first Monday of every month we give away something, so if you weren't involved this month, do it next month because we're gonna keep this up. This is this week's prize, the Avon Milk Glass 60s Flower Power mug. So, and we're going to find out who wins via the magic of the Mid-Mod Money prize wheel. We had about 86, I think, 80 people commented. So, at the end of this episode, we will know who is this month's winner. All right, let's get to this thrift store haul. It is a high profit, high octane thrift store haul. I don't know about the octane, but it's going to yield some pretty nice profits. I found some great things. Let's get to it. First thing I found was this beautiful late 60s, early 70s decanter. I don't think it ever had a stopper. I think this is an art glass vase. Now you can see it's art glass, hand blown, because it's got this round thing that's called the pontil. And that is where they broke this off when they were blowing it. Now, another thing you want to look for when you're buying glass, is look for a seam. If there's a seam, that means it's manufactured in some kind of mold, probably not worth as much, more mass-produced. When you see the pontil and a form like this, that's what they call that. This is a form. It's got a very 60s look to it. I have not fully researched this. This might be blenko. Wouldn't be the first time I bought a piece of blenko and someone on the show, watching the show, told me that it was blenko. So that happened a few weeks back, and thank you for that. And, you know, maybe once I dig into this, this was $3.99, as you can see, Goodwill. And I think that it's probably going to get me about 26 bucks. Unless it's blenko, and then it'll be more. But 26 on just an anonymous, random, hand-blown glass. Okay, whoa, look at that. That is a carved fish. Now, I don't know how I lost the sticker for this, but this was $3 at Hidden Treasures in Waynesburg, Pennsylvania. $3. This is a hidden treasure because this is made out of ironwood, which is a very hard wood that people carved animals out of, all kinds of different things. But this is a hand-carved fish. Nothing's chipped off this. So I'm thinking 39 bucks. This is $34 is probably what I'll ask for this. It cost me $3. I'll make about $30 off this nice hand-carved fish. Next thing I found at a Goodwill in, where was it? I'm not sure where. This is a $5.99 is what I paid for this. Random Goodwill, we'll call it. This is a Greek tray. It even says made in Greece in the back. I don't know that this is, I don't think this is copper or anything. But I've seen stuff like this. This is tourist trade stuff, probably 60s, 70s, from Greece. People would go over there, they'd find this, they'd buy it, and have a memory of their trip. I think it's absolutely beautiful. I love it. $5.99, a little more than I'd like to pay for it, but it's in pretty good shape. It's got a few little bends in it, not much. I think it's probably 30 bucks, 27 to 30 bucks. Very nice wall hanging. Greek person might buy it. Someone who's into historical art might buy it. You don't never know. You don't never know. Next thing I found, ooh, this is a beaut. Look at this. This was $3 at Christian Crossing, where I live. My favorite thrift store, really, that I regularly attend. This is a decanter, and this eagle's head is the shot glass. Now, when I saw this, I almost lost it, because I know that something this weird also the most desirable color in the vintage world, this green color. Has a lot going for it, and it's an eagle. You might just get old history buff might like this. This is $3 American, and I think it's going to sell for about 30, 35 bucks. So again, making 30 bucks off something that you just stumble upon, that is nice. I didn't really see any on comps on eBay or anywhere really on the internet. I don't know who made it, what it's about, but I do love it. This green eagle. About $30 profit on that. Now, paid up for something, which is always troubling. You know, you don't know if you should pay the extra money, but you don't want to leave it there. But this thing right here, would you guys know this is vintage? I think most people would know this is vintage. It's got a vintage look. On the bottom, California Pottery. Okay, now this is 60s. It is a chip and dip type of thing. This was $8 at Nearly New thrift store here in Oakland, Maryland. $8, man. I'm like, I looked at it. It doesn't have a chip on it. I mean, this is freaking mint. So $8. I played my hunch. I don't like to look things up. I live in a small town. Cell phone reception is not great anyway. So I just was like, I know this is worth more than $8. And as soon as I got it home, I started looking into it. It's about a $30 dish. On eBay, people are asking 30 plus shipping, which comes out to like 45 bucks. So I think, you know, in my booth, it's about a $30 dish. It's got that look. It's got that color. God love the green. All right, next thing I found was this. Beautiful spice rack. And herbs. Let's not forget about the herbs. Herbs and spices. Now, this has a little latch on the side that opens up. Okay. There's your spice rack. And then a whole bunch of information about spices and what they go with, what you pair your spices with. That's on the inside door. There's a tag on the back from 1964. Wow. So it's not, it looks older than it is. I mean, it's 64 is still very old, but it looks older. It looks almost 40s. But as it turns out, it is not. It's from the 60s, mid-60s. Again, weird to find an original tag, and Goodwill even wasn't playing around with this baby. Look what Goodwill was asking. $20. Man, I did not pay $20 for this. What I did was I waited patiently till the yellow tags became half off, because I knew that I didn't think anyone would pay 20 bucks for this. And it sat and sat and sat with the picture frames. And then on the day it became half price, I was there at 10 a.m. to see if it was still there. And I paid 10 bucks for this vintage spice rack with the tag. I think this is a $50 spice rack. I don't think that is hyperbole to say, what? Hyperbole? I don't think it's hyperbole to say that the hyperbole? 10 bucks. I'm gonna make 40 bucks off this spice rack and call it a day. Really nice find. Perfect condition, or close to it. As close as you're gonna get. All right. 2 items left, and then we find out who wins the prize. Look at this. Anybody know who made this grandiose salad bowl? Well, little company. Leave it to the Danes. This is by Dansk. Can't really see it. If I were to peel this back, there's a Dansk mark on the bottom. Beautiful, huge, multi-purpose wood bowl. Awesome looking. This is $4 at the Goodwill in my neighborhood. $4. Now, I looked this up. I don't think this is vintage. I haven't got too deep into it with the mark, but there was one of these on Amazon for $169. And other people had They might have used to make a bowl like this that was vintage, but I think this is a newer version of their old bowl. Hard to say. Needs to be oiled. Once you oil this, this thing will absolutely shine. And easily, this will bring 40 bucks in my booth, probably closer to 50 if you want a huge ass salad bowl, I think we'll call that. Huge ass salad bowl. All right, we're down to our final item. And we are going off the tripod, the non-existent tripod. And we're going down to the floor here. And this is the final item. It is a coffee table. Okay, but look what I paid for this coffee table. This coffee table was $5. Weird that the legs are on in the middle. See that? There are no legs on the corners. Very odd coffee table, but for $5, I'm in at $5, and I think that this coffee table's probably going to bring me about $75 off of $5. Keep in mind, I don't have a truck, so I deal in lamps, coffee tables, end tables, chairs. I do home furnishings, but I got to be able to fit it into my Toyota Yaris that I drive. So let's look at everything. 75 off of 5. I spent 44 bucks. 44 complete out the door. When it's all said and done through eBay, through my booths at the antique malls, Facebook Marketplace, I'm looking at 310 off of $44, and you can do it too. Just keep watching my show, Mid-Mod Money. I'll share every tip I got. Every Monday, first Monday of the month, we do our giveaway, and let's find out who won the beautiful milk glass Avon mugs. Are we ready? Get your popcorn ready. Okay, here we go, y'all. It's happening. Heather Jensen. I don't know where you live, but you're about to get the Avon mugs, Heather Jensen. You need to email me, thriftstoreguy@hotmail.com, your address, and I will send you these free of charge. This is not a scam. This is a highly successful web series. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. You guys have been great. I appreciate you watching. Remember to like and subscribe. Hit that like button for me. And remember to always round up.